Golly.
Hi, gentlemen. Nothing like a good chunk of stock music, royalty free, to get things underway.
Yep.
Absolutely. It's
There
the
you
best
go.
kind of royalty. It's free royalty.
There you go.
Yeah,
So just like they have in Great Britain.
Yeah, they're not free.
no, they're pretty expensive,
Yeah.
actually.
How was your week?
Barry, you're in the middle.
It was okay. Working, playing, eating, sleeping.
Hmm.
You know,
What'd you
the
do the
usual.
next day?
It was all right. How are you guys? What did you do, Steve?
Well, Barry, I'm getting it. I recently replaced one of my Hammonds I use with the band, and I've been getting into
Sort of an organ transplant.
yes,
Oh
exactly.
my God.
Organ. Well, the other one went dead. You might say it had organ failure,
Yeah.
but you might not. But anyway, I mean, it's amazing with these.
If you got one more Hammond, that would be three.
That's
Uh,
yeah, that's true.
this is
Well,
a,
let's
this
just
is
say
a
I
lot
got
of
another one, and I've been working on it.
these jokes are a lot of ham and cheese.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Uh,
Don't stop me crying so early. Hey, today's
yeah,
National Talk Like
No,
Shakespeare.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I meant to interrupt you, but I figured you'd keep going.
Oh, okay, well, forsooth, before we talk Shakespeare. Um, no, I've been going through the catalog of Richard Wright's organ songs, like
Oh,
Us and Them and stuff like that, and researching and figuring out the programming so that I could get the pipe stops right, the right model, the right Leslie and stuff. It's if it wasn't for that, I think I'd like slit my throat because it's so consuming that you really can't concentrate on anything else.
you can't concentrate on throat slitting for sure. Yeah.
No. By the time I get done figuring out what it is to make it sound right, I've forgotten what song I'm doing it for.
golly.
Wow.
Yeah, but if you're for those keyboard players out there, they'll appreciate that. Those non-keyboard players, they could give a shit.
Yeah. Can you
Wow.
hear me?
No.
Yeah,
You can't hear me.
you're moving at a different speed.
I know. I don't know what's going on here, but
It's very entertaining.
isn't it though?
Well, it was like that Star Trek episode.
Yeah.
Set up, and all you heard was,
Yeah, I know. That's the one. I remember that one. That was a good one, actually. That was one of the best ones.
Yeah. More actual sci-fi.
Yeah.
I think Harlan Ellison might have written that.
No, I don't think that was him. I don't think
He,
so.
he
But
wrote a couple of them.
I only know the one that he wrote. But maybe it was. I don't know.
Which one? What was the other one?
The
Remember?
Menagerie.
He wrote the Menagerie.
No, no.
Wow.
No, the one where they went through the portal and went back to Chicago.
Oh, what the hell was
The
that?
world of Whiting.
The Oracle.
Yeah, but it was
No, it's
the land that time
no,
forgot.
it's
The
I
land,
forget. Yeah.
Time tunnel.
no.
I don't know. I can find out. But yeah, they won an Emmy for it, and he hated it.
Really?
So they
He
took
hated what they did to it.
yeah, he said they took his script and ruined it and made it all Star Trekky. Like, what do you expect him
dare
to
they?
do?
What would you expect him
I
to do?
don't know. He was hoping for something a little bit more, you know. But no, he hated it.
No, we're
You
not
guys
talking
watch,
Clark Kubrick here, you know.
Have you guys watched Star Trek Discovery? Because they bring back that portal thing in an episode.
Really?
Yeah, it was
It's
really
a great idea.
Hmm.
Good concept. I
Don't
like
know.
as long as there was a green or blue woman in it, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the green women are the hottest.
Oh yeah, them green women.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Why even have a color TV unless you're going to have green women
Exactly.
back
I
in
would
those
say.
days? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Star
feel
Trek.
bad. I wonder-
Okay, we've reached that.
We reached
Plateau.
that plateau. Yes, we did.
Drove off
You
the
know,
edge of that cliff.
today's also National Cherry Cheesecake Day.
Yeah, not my favorite. Sorry.
No.
I'm a cheesecake fan, but not a cherry cheesecake. Sorry.
What kind of cheesecake do you like?
Anything other than cherry cheesecake. I don't like cherries. I'm not a big cherry guy. Sorry. I'm coming out on national television saying this right now.
National television?
I don't know what's the funnier news, that you hate cherries or that this is national TV. I don't
Well, I
know.
think more people watch us than ever watched the Torkelsons. Right, you never even heard of the Torkelsons.
That's setting the bar high.
That was an actual show.
Yes, it
Prime
was.
time.
It's also
Steven.
National Picnic Day, too.
Wow.
Huh.
Is that a
But
blanket
Steve-
statement? Oh. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I there we go. It's-
Yeah.
I tell you, when did you become such a basket case?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
So, if today's National Talk Like Shakespeare Day, which it is,
Oh,
Is it?
how would Shakespeare talk?
I think it would be a very quiet day because he's dead.
Yeah.
So this, I guess, would pretty much sum it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he invented something like 1,200 words.
Yeah.
And we needed them.
Yes, we did.
There was a dearth of words, a word dearth, a worth of dirts as well. But no one cares about that as much. But there was.
Right. As a matter of fact, I think he invented the word superfluous. Appropriately enough.
Did he?
Well,
I don't know, but quite a guy.
Yeah, the Bard was.
Yeah, he made
Why'd they
gloves.
call him the Bard,
He was a
by the
glove
way?
maker. Yeah, his father, his family were glove makers.
Yeah.
Oh, they're called Bards?
No,
Oh.
they're just
Oh,
called
that's-
Glovers. Probably that's where the name Glover comes from, but not Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Makes a lot of sense. This is great.
Well, how did he get the name? how did he get the name the Bard?
It's someone who tells stories.
Ah, that makes sense.
I think it was originally changed from board.
Yeah.
So we're following in his footsteps.
We're speaking like Shakespeare. Yeah, we're boring you to death.
Yeah.
They were glove makers, huh?
Yeah, his family. Yeah, that was a big deal because only the very wealthy had gloves. You know, kings and stuff.
I always wanted to be a Cooper's apprentice.
Cupid? Who is it?
A
Coopers?
Cooper.
Cooper
No, guy who
Makes-
makes barrels.
barrels. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, barrel maker.
Yeah, there was some famous Coopers like Jackie,
Alice?
Bradley.
Alex,
Bradley.
yeah, Bradley,
Yeah.
all Coopers. And then, of course, every barrel has a bunghole.
That's true. That's true.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, hole in the side. That's called, the hole is called the cork is called the bung. And you have the hole that it goes in, which would be the bung hole. Of course, nobody exactly ever told me what bung is.
I think. I
Is
think
it
we
like
can.
sap? Is it the sound that it makes when they like make the hole? Does
I
it go
don't.
bung?
I don't know. Now I want to know. It's funny.
What?
All day I didn't want to know that.
All my life, really.
Well, I'm just going one day at a time here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Here it is. Bung.
Well, to bung something up is to stop it up. Is to, but it probably comes from something before that.
It's an aperture.
He really
Stop
bunged it up.
Rubber bung.
Well, the bung hole is where a cask can be filled or emptied.
Excellent, excellent.
So there you go. So,
Or a whale or a dolphin. You can empty a dolphin through it.
it's got a
Or a whale. That's where all the whale oil
Yeah,
it's emptied from, I think.
Oh, they just like tip
That's
it
what they-
over and
Tip
comes
it
out
over.
that's
Yeah.
where they keep their wine, though. That's right. In the old days, you have to decant your well.
No wonder Ahab went batshit.
Well, yeah, have to let it breathe.
A
Yeah.
bunghole.
Bunghole. I'm glad we explored a bunghole.
Yes, certainly.
Oh boy.
I feel like a Cooper proctologist.
Uh,
Well, anyway,
That was rough, but in a good way. That was rough. Like
we actually had a conversation.
we did.
that was a
It,
kind.
it was. It
Wasn't
was
a good
actually
one.
a conversation about stoppers.
Yes, which we did, and then we talked about what Shakespeare and his family did for work.
That's
Steve,
right.
can you
Right.
type up the minutes?
That would
Send
take
them up
hours.
by end of day.
Yeah, yeah. They lived in Deptford, I think, and they had a little estate there, and they were glove
And
makers.
his first name was William, right?
Yeah,
Not mistaken.
that's what I heard.
Was it? Did he have a middle name?
Uh,
Denise, I think.
Roy,
Roy.
Ray.
Roy Shakespeare.
You can call me Ray.
It sounds like an English mechanic.
Yeah.
Well, you got to appreciate somebody that can really do their work
I knew this
their
was coming.
whole life so skillfully.
Do you
Oh,
think?
absolutely.
Well, I mean, I don't think enough people give credit to people who. I mean, what do you do with your life? How do you choose a job? How do you figure out what to do and what's important and what's not? I mean, is there such thing as a bad job? Have you ever had a bad job?
Oh, of
Well, I
course.
mean, you're born to be a glove maker, and you rebel against your family, and become the greatest playwright in the history of the English language.
Right.
So, fuck you, mom and dad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hemingway said the same thing, more or less.
More or less. Mostly less.
Yeah. Yeah, they wanted him to be a Cooper.
Mm-hmm. But he wasn't.
No.
Oh,
You guys are spoiled. This one's in color.
Oh my God, what was this, 1950?
Who knows? XLVII. 58.
Hello?
This is the beginning of the rest
Hello,
of your
Paolo
life.
Speaking.
I'd like
Yeah,
to order a bunghole, please.
someone to work part-time?
My
Why, yes, I'll
refrigerator?
send someone down to see you. Someone who'll do the caliber of work you expect.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
goodbye.
Yeah, we'll send him down there, and how?
There's a word that's used much more than it's understood.
Caliber.
As counselor here at our school, I get to hear and see a great deal about work and what it means. Good work, fair work, poor work.
Ooh, you
I'd
have
like
to
tell
go
you
there.
about a certain student who was here about 5 years ago. His experience has important meaning for you.
I've got him in this little drawer here.
When Frank Taylor started in his first
Must
real
be
job,
that brown and
he had
purple
only a
room we
vague
heard about.
idea about work, his responsibility to his employers, and to himself. But suppose we let Frank tell his own story.
Suppose you do.
Salesman executive.
It all started with a sign in the window of Canfield Shoe Store. Sounded good. A chance to earn money for some of the things I wanted. So I talked to Mr. Canfield.
You have to
We
have
got
that in
along
your
all right,
soul.
and, well, I got the job. It wasn't
Making a
bad
new
for
sign.
a
That
week
was
or
his
so.
job.
But then I began to get bored. It was just put shoes away. Day after day. Put shoes away. Put more shoes away.
Oh my God.
Nothing ever broke the routine. All I did was put shoes away. And
What
then
did you
the
expect? You didn't
payout.
know anything.
Huh. That wouldn't buy many of those things I wanted. The shoe business was no good. And just because I got to work a half hour late now and
This
then,
guy's a real
I
heel.
didn't understand why Mr. Canfield should get mad. When I had a customer, it was tiny shoes on big feet. These didn't look right. These didn't fit right.
What's this, the Al Bundy
These were
story?
too expensive. These hurt her feet.
Lady, you
Boy,
stink.
some of those people really made me sick.
Did you know shoes came in sizes?
I didn't last very long.
Feet do too,
We're
as
out,
it turns
It was
we're
out.
only a job. I figured I could get another job through the school guidance counselor.
Well, Frank, I've looked over your school grades. I've checked the results of your personality and aptitude tests.
And you're not even
I've spoken
qualified to
some
sell
of the teachers.
shoes.
I think I have a job you should be able to fill.
That's great, Mr. Barlow.
It's a guy who
Job I have in
criticizes
mind
shoe
is Mr.
salesmen.
Canfield Shoe Store. What is it, Frank?
Well, I don't think Mr. Canfield would hire me
Why not?
because he just fired me. Haven't you got a different job maybe somewhere?
Just a minute, Frank. If Mr. Canfield fired you, you might have the same sort of trouble somewhere else.
So don't
Would
get
you
a
like
job.
to tell me about the job and what happened?
Well, nothing happened. The job was just dull and routine. Same things every day. I was just bored with it.
You know, Frank, I don't think there
Sure
is
is.
such a thing as a dull job. But suppose you tell me what you think is interesting work.
Oh, I think it would be exciting to be an architect or an airplane pilot.
Or the guy who chooses my
Yes,
lipstick.
those can be interesting jobs. Or they can be dull and routine, too, depending on your mental attitude. Why do you suppose an architect finds interest in his work?
Because
'Cause
he
it-
does something important. Designs
'Cause it
houses
pays
and,
well.
and buildings and bridges and lots of things.
Gets to wear a
Yes,
tie.
an architect does help to make things that people need. And he can look with pride on the completed structure. And the pilot provides transportation that people need.
But what happens when a pilot crashes a plane into his building?
But
Now,
what
just
about
a sidebar.
a teacher?
I think that's a
Can't she be
constellation.
proud of her service to the community? Are druggists important? Where would you be without them? Or without fishermen? Or
Fishermen.
chemists? Or bank clerks?
Or bank
shoe
clerks who sell
salesmen?
drugs.
So maybe something useful, something important for
Or
people?
fried
Look, Mr. Barlow,
people.
I didn't take that job to do anything important. I just wanted a little spending money.
Any job, piloting a plane or selling shoes, is as important as you might. If you think it's not important, whatever it is, you'll soon become bored with it and do it poorly. To enjoy your work, you'll need to find in it more than money. You'll need personal satisfaction, pride of accomplishment, a sense of importance to others. Whether it's a part-time job after school or a lifetime career. And as for
Should I be
money,
writing this down?
well,
The spelling
we all
count.
want money, but if you don't perform any service,
Will
or
this
if
be
you
on the
don't do
test?
your work well, you can't expect much in return, can you?
Why, guess not.
If your work is to profit you, it must also profit your employer and profit society.
But how can you do a job well if it isn't interesting?
It wouldn't be much of a job if you couldn't find something interesting about it. Here, these are records of former students I helped get started in jobs. Most of them used to think very much as you do about jobs, but I'd like you to know what they think of their work now.
Russell's my name. I'm a carpenter. That's work I really enjoy. Have you ever felt the smoothness of a board?
Wow, yeah,
After
all the
you've
time.
planed it? Have you ever smelled fresh cut wood? Have you ever made something with
Have
your
you ever
own
had
hand?
fresh cut wood?
You can't help enjoying work in which you can take a real pride.
I'm Ed King. farmer.
Maybe. Ever smelled a brand new
I
hammer?
suppose I started farming in the first place because I like the open air and the soil. But there's more to it than that. The hard work of plowing, planting, cultivating, all leads to the harvest that means success to me and food for people throughout the world. So to me, there's real satisfaction in farming.
Dottie Grant is my name. I'm a secretary. To some people, that means just numbers and letters, taking dictation and typing. Well, it's more than that to me.
Dear sirs.
The work that passes through my hands means work for men in factories, keeps railroaders busy shipping our goods, and having something to sell.
Excuse me.
My job is important to many people,
Mm.
and to me.
Mm.
I'm glad to say that I enjoy doing it as well as I can.
Enjoy doing it as well as you can.
Doing it as well as you can.
You see, Frank, there are many ways of looking at a job.
There are
Any
many ways
job,
to fail.
with pride and pleasure. All right, now let's see what other job we can find for you.
Or, Mr. Barlow, do you think Mr. Canfield would take me back if you asked him to?
I want to shove on shoes
Well,
again. I want to put them
After
away.
Mr. Barlow talked Mr. Canfield into giving me another trial, I found new interest in that job. It was
Been
easy to
brainwashed.
get to work on time, and when I really applied myself to my work, there was nothing dull or routine about it. It wasn't long before I began to see how much other people depended on fellows like me to give them properly fit shoes. Shoes
Yeah,
that
size
would wear
15.
well and look well. I became proud of the fact that I was building a circle of personal customers.
They don't look well. They look
People who came
good.
to me regularly for all their shoes. So in Mr. Canfield was willing to give me more responsibility and more pay. Job. Because I had found interest in my work, naturally I did better work. I became more valuable to Mr. Canfield and to his customers, and of course, to myself.
Bother anybody? Picture on the wall that's crooked.
To thine own self be shoe.
Well, that's the story. Almost. That was 5 years ago. The reason I told you about Buck Taylor,
Before he went on his murder spree.
needs a part-time helper. You see, he's manager
doing time
of
in raw
Canfield's
way
shoe
now.
store now. Does this begin to sound like fiction? It does happen. It happened to Frank because he found interest in his work and satisfaction in doing it to the best of his ability. Every day, someone, somewhere, learns that more money
Somehow.
and more satisfaction are the result
For some
when you
reason.
stop thinking about just the job and begin thinking about work.
That's a great story, Mr. President. Tell it again.
Whew.
Okay. That was very informative.
Yeah, I found it very informative.
Yeah. Poor Frank. Is that his name?
You think he stuck with it?
Oh yeah. You
I
kidding
mean, that
me?
was,
I've seen him in a bunch of these.
yeah.
Of course he stuck with it. Wouldn't you?
That's where I went to school.
What? Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. So that was great.
yeah. Oh yeah. And in color. So now it turns out the walls have been purple all along.
Yeah.
We would not have known
Right. Is there any way we could do this show in black and white?
that.
No?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Is
That's
it
a
so good? That,
It is a good question. It's not possible, but it should be. But it's not. No, can't do it.
Oh, well.
Sorry. Powers that be.
I'll tell you. There's just no, can't have any fun anymore.
Yes, you can. And we're going to have some right now. We're going to see other people having some.
Oh,
oh, good.
Yeah. Because,
That'll be a refreshing change.
yeah. Yeah, we're gonna call some cricket, but this is test cricket.
Test cricket.
Yeah. Did you study?
No.
This is test cricket.
All right.
Yeah. It's twice as exciting as
So in other words,
not test cricket.
0.01.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good rocking tune.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. All right. This is it.
Well, this is chess cricket.
No, test cricket.
Oh,
Test cricket.
cricket. Okay.
Test. So, there we go. So the wind is definitely blowing. There's wind. And
There's,
Matter
it's
is
Rory who tends to burn. So he's got sunblock.
is he wearing his wicket or is it back in the locker room?
It's sticky.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got... another guy's got a really bent bat.
Is that the wicket?
No.
Yeah.
What? Is what the wicket?
Yes.
huh?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this gentleman is the bowler.
He's the bowler, yes. Yes, he's going to throw a googly.
Ah,
What kind of hat does he wear?
Google
Uh,
that.
Bowler? Take that!
Oh, yeah. Doesn't get better. Doesn't get better. It's a little windy still. All right. He's walking back home now. He's done his part.
How much
Can't
does your
Can't remember where he parked the car.
where the hell is he going?
He's going to the place where they go.
Go place.
Where they go. There they go.
Is it called the googly rubber?
No, I don't know. No, nobody would have ever said those words. Okay. Okay. It's Barstow versus Burns. Here comes Roach. And another thing didn't happen.
Wow.
Two things
What did
didn't
he
happen
think?
in a row.
I think it's a world record.
Let's see that in slow motion.
Wasn't it?
Look at that.
Would that be a strike?
I don't know what that is.
No one does, Tom. This is one
Right
of
there.
those
There you
where
go.
they make the rules up as they go.
There are no rules. It hit his wood thing, and now that guy way out there has to throw it back. Okay.
Now, those are the wickets that he runs to, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
They run back and forth, yeah.
So what
Yes,
makes
indeed.
it sticky?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Well, the
Is it-
three vertical things are called stumps,
Oh,
and there's two little things balanced on the stumps. They're called bails. And if you knock the bail off the stump, that's points. But if you have a sticky wicket, the bail sticks to the stump, and that's cheating.
Oh. I thought,
Where's
maybe,
the ball?
I thought maybe his googly made it sticky.
It could have. He's forgotten his keys.
Oh boy, he hit
Four.
that way up. Wow.
35. All right.
That one went all the way back to the wall.
Oh,
So to
that's
speak.
the set way.
Look at this. In slow motion, that will explain everything. Look at that. Explains everything. Oh, you see?
Well,
This is,
you see, that's
he
an
did
error.
not. He didn't catch it. Forgot his glove. Forgot his glove. Okay.
Is it the fashion to wear your collar up? Is that a wicket? Is that a wicket?
No, that's protection. That's extra protection, so that no one can see who he is.
Yeah, you don't want the people to recognize your neck in public.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, look at that. He hit the wicket. The bail fell off the wicket. He did not protect the wicket. Oh, yeah. He's
Not
done.
only
You can
does
look
he
at
give
the
him a
look of
point.
dejection on his face.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, the game's over.
Is it over, or has it simply not ever begun?
That was quite the googly.
Look at this. Look at it. You'll see it now. Inside. Oh, hits it, and there go the bails. Off the stumps. And isn't that what it's all about? Yeah. Wow. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Woo. My heart's beating.
Well, I hope so.
That's astonishing. That's really astonishing.
Now you know why those games last for 5 or 6 days.
They seem to. Yeah. Yes.
I remember seeing one cricket game on my entire honeymoon in Barbados. Those many years ago.
They're probably still playing it. They're probably still playing it.
There were a bunch of guys throwing balls at bails and sticking their wickets.
I got to play once.
Did you?
Yeah, it was nuts.
Wow. Did you Googling?
The throwing motion is completely unnatural. If you grew up with baseball, it's extremely difficult to do that weird thing.
Could you illustrate that? I'd be very interested in seeing that.
Yeah.
Doing seeing? You want me to?
You know.
Well, you gotta.
Horses are googly.
You gotta. Yeah, there's some kind of a throwing while you're running, and you can't do. The instinct is to do this, right? A regular baseball throw.
Because that would be throwing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
it has to come over your head. It has to bounce in front of the batter. And a googly is just a curveball. It's just a thing that after it hits the ground, it goes this way or that way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's known as the googly.
A googly, yeah.
I see.
And then there's LBW, leg before wicket. You can't protect the wicket simply by putting your leg in front of it. So that's a penalty.
Why would you want to put your leg in front of it?
To stop the bowler from knocking the bails off the wicket. For God's sake, do I have to explain this?
Wouldn't you be afraid of getting clipped in the bail?
That's why they wear.
Is a googly, and you're trying to protect it. You're a soprano.
Yeah, that's why they wear those campfire girl style hockey goalie pads on their legs.
You need a World War I helmet. Jeez, what are the balls made of? I mean, the bowler balls.
The wood.
Ah.
Yeah.
And they're smooth on one side, and they have ridges on the other side. So half of it is like ridges, and half of it is a smooth thing.
Is that to like enhance the googly?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got it. It takes some people much longer than that to figure that out.
I'm impressed. Enhancing the googly.
But one thing no one will ever figure out
is
Boy, I-95
What a bear that was. Okay.
Gosh.
All right, so slow down,
that's
because,
over.
okay, if you go left, it's the Rickenbacker, so we don't want that. We want to go right
Yep.
here. Good, that's it. Good. Just slow down. There's a traffic circle ahead, a roundabout.
It's a rotary, I understand.
Yeah.
It goes in a circle.
It's like being in Europe.
I was in Europe last summer.
Did you drive there?
Of course not.
Yeah.
I took the subway, though, in London.
They have a
It's lovely.
tube, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a traffic circle and it's coming up. Okay, so
Okay, it's coming up.
Okay,
Let's
so
get
let's
started.
okay. So
All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
I think it's.
I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna stop.
I don't think you're
so I can
supposed
get
to stop. There's
No, no,
people in it already.
No, because
I
I'm
think
gonna
you
try
have
to
to
get. I'm
just
gonna try
melt.
to get in. I can't get in. I can't. There's. It's a flow. It's a flow of cars.
It's like a particle accelerator. You got to get in, and it just spins you
All right,
around.
I'm gonna go in. I'm
Okay,
gonna go
just
in.
get. That's it.
All right, we're in. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
We're just like a
We're
particle
doing
accelerator.
counterclockwise. That's
Yeah,
good.
we're
Everyone
doing-
else
we're
is doing that.
anti-clockwise. That's right,
Anti-clockwise.
that's
You
right.
have been to
correct.
Europe.
Okay,
You have.
good. Yep. All right,
Okay.
we're good.
Good.
Okay.
How do you get
okay.
out of this?
I don't know how to. We're on the inside circle right now. I can't really get out.
Just-
I'm gonna speed up. I'm gonna speed up. I'm gonna go like 45. This is like a roller coaster. This is good. This is
I'm starting to
gravity.
feel.
It's just like
The
Interstellar.
blood is rushing out of my head.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna speed up a little bit more. I'm gonna speed up a little bit more.
Okay,
I'm gonna go.
we can't get there. It's the way back that we found.
It's the way we came in.
This is the way we came in. Back
I'm
up.
gonna go in reverse.
Back up.
I'm going in reverse.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, now we're.
All right.
Okay, this is clockwise, but this backwards.
Yeah, but we're going. We're going.
Okay,
we're good. We're good.
We're in a traffic signal going backwards.
All right,
This is so cool.
This is back.
No. Okay.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, all right.
Nice. Very good.
Wow. Perfect example of circular logic.
Those guys. So I know we're all happy and jovial and all that, but I mean, I hate to announce the death of Kyle, but I think we all saw it coming. Yeah. Yeah. So I just thought we should say a few words or something like that. I don't.
Wow.
You know, does anyone have like a eulogy kind of thing we could do for Kyle? Or
Kyle, it's been a real honor watching you die over and over all these weeks. Your death means a lot to me, almost as much as your life. I know you were allergic to peanuts.
don't bring that up. Okay. Don't you think I feel bad enough?
Oh, I thought that was intentional. Okay.
I still feel bad.
Yeah. Anyway, Kyle, we'll miss you, little buddy. I'm sure you'll be back next week.
Oh, I don't know. I think dead is dead, but
And I really like your flowers, Kyle.
no.
So
It's,
we'll catch you on the flip side. See you on the other side.
very nice
I
of you
know
to say.
all the other puppets in heaven for us.
Yeah. Of course, we remember Kyle. There he is. There's Kyle
Yeah.
in his happier day.
In his prime, really.
What?
It was him in his prime.
Yeah. He was. He's a good little guy.
Yeah.
I treated him so well, but I don't know. What can I tell you? Steve, I know you were very close to Kyle.
Yeah. What can I say about Kyle? He was cloth. He had a hand up his ass most of the time.
Yeah.
He hung from a noose.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
had peanut allergies. He
It's
drank glue.
Yeah. Eat rat
still
poison.
have it. Still have it here. Still have the glue.
See, I don't. I mean, Tom. Now, knowing that Kyle was like a son to you, I give you my deepest sympathies. However, I just can't help but feeling that this wasn't just natural causes. I think it was murder.
No.
Kyle
You had an
was
accent.
murdered. Somebody had an axe to grind with him.
No. Nobody.
Somebody didn't like him.
No.
Could it have been that old puppet Morty?
He's not here today, is he?
Maybe it was Belinda. Maybe it was, what do they call those things? Those deadly romances?
I don't know.
Femme fatale.
A femme fatale. Thank you, Barry.
Wow.
You are such a wordsmith. I'm going to start calling you the bard.
Yeah.
But I think it was murder.
Really, that never occurred to me. But I mean, let's just think about him as he was, though. I mean, why not? You know, remember the time that you know, we had his brain in a bottle. That was, yeah. That was
That was something else.
That was something. That was
I mean,
incredible.
he gave his all
He did.
to the show.
He did. He gave his all. And of course, his favorite beer was, we know.
First.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Tom,
he
you
loved,
loved- too.
he lived in your house most of the year.
he loved a little bit of spurts every once in a while. He really did.
Maybe it would have helped him wash down that glue. By the way, who gave him the glue?
I did. I did. Here.
Wasn't the same person that gave him the peanuts, was it?
Yeah, but he only died once after that. You know.
I thought he died twice. Didn't you give him peanuts twice?
No,
You
you
didn't,
also.
you didn't kill him
No,
the
I
first
didn't. He
time.
didn't die twice. He died 3 times from the peanuts.
Well, what about?
You weren't there when he died.
Don't forget the
One
rat
time for
poison.
the glue.
Don't blame me for this. This is not on me.
Oh, it's becoming abundantly clear to me now.
This is a remembrance of Kyle. That's what we're doing here. Poor guy.
Yeah. Well, I'm remembering Kyle. I'm remembering you killed him.
Yeah, it was
kill him.
8 times.
It was Tom in the library with the rat poison.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, that's right, the rat poison.
How could I?
Was
How could I
murder.
know that would be bad?
Murder. It was murder.
It wasn't murder, and I still have the rat poison here. Okay, so how could that be the murder weapon?
Oh, well, I guess with a whole box of that, you could kill one rat.
Check it for Kyle's DNA. You won't find a thing.
Well, of course not. He was made of cloth. What the hell DNA does cloth have? It was the perfect. You know what? We could check his handhold for DNA.
Well,
Let's see who the last person
This is-
was.
you know,
that
this
was
is-
groping around up there.
this is all beside the point. You know.
Is it?
You know who would say that? A murderer.
I don't think so. I think we should be honoring him. He was a great guy. He ran for president of the United States a few years ago and did not win, unfortunately for all of us. And
So it was an assassination.
I mean, he has a son that he hasn't seen very often. His son, Wolfgang Amadeus von Beethoven. So I don't know what's become of him. But he's he's always been kind of there, and we take it for granted, right?
Yeah.
Right?
But now he's not here.
It's the ghost of Kyle.
He's better than Houdini. He's rising again.
He's haunting the show. Tommy, do you have, or Steve, you have a smudge stick we can wave over him? I'm a little bit frightened.
You know something? I think we were had.
Snake Plissken, we heard you was dead.
Tom brought him back from the dead just so next week he could kill him again.
Tom's the gift that keeps on killing. He's like one of those moth things out in the yard.
Well, anyway, I think we can agree that that Kyle was
He was born again.
a great little guy, and his end came too soon. And then he came back, and it came too soon again.
You know what end can't come too soon?
Well, I'm afraid it hasn't come to that yet. It hasn't come to that yet. So I think we have time for one Mr. Lee. So we're gonna give it a go.
How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the show. I'm Mr. Lee, and today we are reviewing Lay's pure spicy flavor, and that's the name of it. Pure spicy flavor. This product is sold in China, and we're here to review it. All scoring is done on the PTT, which is the packaging, texture, and taste. All scoring is done on the 1 to 2,000 scale. 2,000 being the highest. Nobody gets 2,000. That's what we're doing. So today, the Lay's, the pure spicy flavor. Now, the first thing that I think of when I think of the pure spicy flavor is the word pure. Like to me, pure is like just pure. And since spicy, you don't grow spicy. You can't, right? You don't grow spicy. There's not a spicy seed that you put in the ground and grow it. Maybe my horticulture people will help me with this. Can you grow? You can't grow spicy, so it can't technically be pure spicy flavor because they had to put things together to make it spicy, which then if you put things together, it doesn't make it pure. But moving on. I don't want to get caught up in the details. The packaging, I love this packaging. It's not too often that you don't even see American companies go with like the metallic packaging, the metallic colors that you see here. See the way this glistens in the light? Very cool. Love it. This is it's a polypropylene bag. Very cool. It's a 2 mil bag. It's very thick, which is important because we got to keep the air out.
Here's the enemy.
It is.
Air's the enemy, and you knew that. I felt like you knew that. So let's get to it.
That.
Let's open this bad boy up. Let's look at this.
A microphone.
How's that look? Does that look weird? Okay. We're gonna go with our thumb decks opening.
Boom.
Good glue.
Wow, smells good. That was a little tough. I'd imagine it has to be tougher because they want it to last. They want to keep it fresh on its way to China. This is turning into an awkward interview. Not even an interview. It's turning into an awkward review. So, Mr. Potato Chip, tell me about yourself. See, that would be an interview. Now we're just doing a review.
That can't be good.
Let's get to it. Yeah, it smells. You know what it smells like? Just smells like spicy, like a spice, like a pure spice. So let's look at it. Oh wow, look at that. We've never had this before in the show. This is a ribbed chip. Look at that. Now, the most important thing about a ribbed chip, it's got a greater circumference than a normal chip, which makes it the perfect chip for dipping.
Circumference.
Yeah. So if you were to take this ridged chip and spread it out, it's going to be probably about 30% wider. So, which is really important. So now if you were to dip this in the chip, you get more area of circumference that the dip goes into. And when you put it in, you eat it with all that dip. So for all my dip fans, if you want the best dip to chip experience, you got to go with a ridged chip. That's why I like the Ruffles have been so popular, the ridged Ruffles, because they're ridged and they're great. So, smells good. Let's get to the texture, like a chip. Taste it. Well, almost forgot the crack. Let's hear it. Oh, wow. That was a really good crack. That was amazing crack. Crack's the best thing. It's got a good taste. Not that spicy, not that hot, but good. I actually enjoy it. Very good. Yeah, I like it. I'd say go try it. I love the packaging. I love the taste. I love this from China. I love that it's ridged because your dip to chip ratio is going to be better. And I just realized I forgot my scoreboard. I have no idea where it is. But regardless, let's give it a score. I'm going 1745.
Ooh,
solid
close.
score.
Ooh.
That's the show. Please like, please subscribe. Have a great day. Talk to you later.
Okay. Do you want to talk about that one or?
He looked a little loaded in that one.
Yeah, huh? Yeah.
Didn't he seem like he was
I
a
think
little off his game?
I think he meant surface area, but I'm not sure. But hey, that's all right. There's more.
Everybody, I'm back. It's Lee.
Gotta guess.
Yeah. All right.
Today we're at Five Below, and Stacy here has picked out cookie dough bites. Now all scoring's done on the PTT, which is the packaging, texture, and taste, and all scoring's done on a 1 to 2,000 scale, 2,000 being the highest. Nobody gets a 2,000. First, let's get with the packaging. I love boxes. I love packaging with boxes. You understand that? Yeah. Like, I'm not, like, there's a lot of different types of packaging, but when you get the thing with a box, that means the companies put money into it. They're all into the marketing. They've got great great graphic design in here. I love the fact that it's blue, the white lettering, the bites is in red, and they've got two different types of reds. Red's an impulsive color and make people want something really, really fast. Now, the first thing I always wonder is, how can a cookie dough bite be in a dry box? Well, they tell you right here. Egg free. Anyway, it's more than half pound candy. It's got 20 pieces, 9 servings, so there's 20 times 9, 180 pieces. So there's 180 pieces. So let's get to it. Let's open it up. Look at this. This is the first product we have that's a box that doesn't have glue. It's got a sticker. And a sticker that you got to open it up, comes off, which is pretty cool. So let's get to it. What we got inside? Very even. Give a box, then there's 3 bags inside. So now what do? Now I got 3 bags, and all 3 bags are 3 ounces, which is 9 ounces. There's 16 ounces in a pound, right? So 9 ounces, so that's a little more than half a pound, right? There's 9 ounces, 16 ounces in a pound, right? 9 goes into 16, a little more than half a pound. So it's deceiving. It's more than a half a pound of candy. It should be like 3/8 pound of the candy. We're going to go with the thumb grip, which is your thumb and index finger. We're going to pull them apart, open them up. Smell that. It smells like candy store. It's nice and soft, nice little texture. What does that feel like to you? Feels like chocolate. So let's try it. Put them in my mouth. First thing I taste. It's like the sweet milk chocolate. And as you go down the palate, tasting more chocolate. Second one, get a little more egg flavor. They want to call that cookie dough. They can call it cookie dough.
How are you getting egg flavor if there's no egg?
Not the best thing I've ever had, but definitely enjoyable. I've had 3 pieces. I think I've hit my max. I don't think I can finish the 8 pound of it. I don't love it, but I can definitely see if you put this in the freezer and then put that on top of ice cream, or actually what you do is make a milkshake, then take the frozen ones, put it in the milkshake, so when you get to the bottom, you eat this frozen. So, score, I'm going 1,500. What do you think about that? Did I do a good job? Stacy, everybody. All right, that's the show. Like, subscribe, have a great day.
Wow. Do we have the services of the DP9000 today, or?
No, but we can wing it if you really want.
Yeah, let's wing it. That's what he's been doing.
Wing.
First of all, 9/16 is got to be more than 3/8.
Yeah, it's between 4 and 5/8.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. It's 4 1/2/16.
All right.
Yeah.
See, I guess I'm going to share.
Damn,
right?
do we need the metric system? What do you got?
All right. Here we go. All right. So which one are we doing?
Either or both.
So we'll do the potatoes.
Okay.
Add one of those.
Area. And then it's called surface. We had mill. Oh, wait a minute. I screwed up here. I deleted the. Okay. He said millimeter, right?
He did.
Okay, so there's 100.
Mm-hmm.
He said mil. He didn't say millimeter. So
no, he did not say millimeter.
He smelled it.
He did refer to a part of his body, sort of, but we won't go there.
He did?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was
kind of a naughty bits thing.
With that microphone place.
Yeah. Yeah, the phallic microphone.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He was having delusions of grandeur.
Yeah.
Very good. He's never eaten the product before.
Okay.
Was
Um.
there a crack redo?
Yeah. No, there was not.
Crack. Okay.
He did make faces.
Made faces. Okay. This is gonna be a very low score.
Okay.
Did we count that for circumference?
Well, he didn't. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. And no Denmark errors. No mild stroke. No Yiddish.
Right. So
I guess
his
that's about it.
score is minus 398 for that one.
And what about for the cookie dough bites?
Cookie dough. What did he refer to? There was no millimeter, was there?
No, he did not.
He smelled it.
Yes, absolutely.
He always smells it.
Wait, did he we talked about the history of the chips, didn't we?
We can't go back now. Can't go backwards.
Shoot. All right, cookie dough. Oh, yeah, the guest.
Okay.
Yeah. Who is right on the edge of that one. Could have saved his bacon there.
Incorrect math. Definitely incorrect math.
He had video edits, incorrect math, minus 100.
There were definitely video edits in the second one.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got that. Okay. That's about it. So what do we have?
That's 225.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna run it through the DP9000. Let's see if I can remember how to do that.
Okay.
Honk. Doing its thing. Come on, 9,000. Oh, yeah. Total score of 2,000.
2,000. There it is.
Remember, everybody gets a 2,000.
Everyone gets one. Yeah. That's great. Excellent. Wow. That worked out really well. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for sending Kyle to his place in the great beyond.
I still think
and we'll see you next time.
Have a good week.
Auf Wiedersehen, baby.
Auf Wiedersehen. Oh, what do I do now? Oh, yeah, I do this.
Bye.